My name is Mason Hoyt, and I'm a sophomore.
My name is Skyler Hoyt, and I'm a sophomore.
My name is Chance Hoyt, and I'm a sophomore.
I got into wrestling because of my family. My brothers were always wrestlers. My dad was a wrestler, and I just wanted to be like them. I didn't want to be different.
There's always Jeremy Kriegel there to help us get into it, know what to do. He was always there with us because we have his son that's our age, and he was always with us, and he got us into wrestling a lot.
The community and family that we have with the Iowa Valley wrestling team is just what means the most.
Well, when she put the ultrasound little wand on my belly and she pulled it off and said, "Did you see that?" I thought twins.
I didn't know.
And I was like, "What, twins?" And she said, "You're having triplets," and left the room. And I go, "Oh my God." And your dad goes, "Are you shitting me?" And the lady was gone. So we were left in the
just
room
left us.
looking at each other like, what's happening?
It was overload, I guess, too.
I was just worried if something was going to be wrong with one of the babies. Having 3 is a little bit different than just one. One might be okay. Hopefully we can get through the pregnancy. Dang. Because the first thing they said is, if we can get you to 20 weeks, we're doing great. If we get you to 29 weeks, we might be okay. We'll be good. So you fear me. To get that far.
Our connection is very tight. I think, we might argue with each other a little bit, but we'll always be by each other's side.
It's pretty strong and special because no one really knows what happens between us, what goes on, but we do, and we'll always have each other's backs.
It's tough. Physically, you're drained during school. If you're cutting weight, you're like, oh boy, this is tough. You're gonna have ups and downs no matter what. You gotta stay focused on your goal.
Having coaches that support you is really great. They also don't really get enough credit. They help out me the most, mentally, physically, and getting better every day to help me reach my goal at the end of the season. It feels amazing to represent my family in the sport that I do, but I also do think there's a lot of pressure because, two of them do good, and I feel like the pressure's on me to do just as good, if not better. I just want to be as good as them.
You're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have good days. But them bad days, you can't just be like, oh, I'm done. You have to push through because there is gonna be success after those bad days.
Last year, I sprained my ankle, which put me out a month or 2, I think. And I was very upset because of all the work I put in before the season for it to get shut down right away at the start. I was very grateful to wrestle this season without injury or anything that could hurt my ability to wrestle. I think just don't take things for granted and do what you can to get better.
She wrestled
I
her
was
ass off.
so nervous going into her districts because I know she had made it
bumped
last
up.
year. She bumped up a weight class, and then her freaking wrestle back to make it unbelievable. So
Yeah.
exciting.
She came out like a beast.
It was so great.
She wrestled her ass off all day.
And in that moment, I didn't even think about Mason and Chance having to make it to state.
I was nervous, but a girl from the same school was like, you shot on me, you can definitely shoot on her. So I was just like, I gotta make it. That was really going through my head. I have to make it, Because there were so many expectations, I feel like, for me to make it, and I was worried. But then when I got in the match, I relaxed. I controlled the match, and after I was just, oh, thank goodness.
When me and Mason got to districts, Mason got first, so I was glad for him. I lost my finals match. I was like, I gotta do something. I gotta push back. I gotta get back and make it to stay with him. And winning that match was the best. Walking off, slapping Mason's hand, seeing my brothers, my sister, my mom, dad, everybody there for me. It was great.
I wouldn't change anything. I'm just very glad that we can all do it together, succeed all together.